What's up? What's up? So look, we just got done watching Weapons. Weapons is a movie that's gonna be hard for a lot of people to understand, but I'm here to help you out. So, what Weapons is about, from my perspective, from what I saw, was the child trafficking adrenochrome industry. Once again, y'all hear me talk about these chicks, Michelle Lamy, Marina Abramovich, and these people that's in there cooking and doing the witch's brew. In the background, I've been talking about these women. You know what I'm saying? And they in there cooking. That's what this movie was about. So here we got this old lady in the back in the kitchen cooking the brew, like I told y'all, working the magic. You know what I'm saying? And really just, you know, doing things that people aren't aware of. So here we got number one thing. I went to go see this movie. I got kind of like blue, like from head to toe. Look, my shoe blue, my pants blue, my shirt blue, my headband blue, my ring blue. But you know what? One thing you gonna realize in it, and I didn't plan this, but the thing is, I'm about to show you how this works. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to go in there with all blue, but watch the movie. I'm telling you, watch the movie and what you gonna see. Every single person in there in all blue. The son got on blue, the mama got on blue, the boys in blue, the gas station blue, the guy from Shang-Chi, the guy from Shang-Chi got on all blue, the house trim blue, the house blue, the cars blue, all the cars blue, the lockers blue, everything is blue. But blue blood, you feel me? So what they doing here is, it's the adrenochrome industry, right? So you got her like, hey, I thought we could use your mom and them to help preserve this life force, keep this corporal body alive. But now it turns out we gonna need you. So I need you to go get all your friends from school and bring them back to the crib. You know what I mean? So we can do the harvesting. But see, this is the key here. We witnessing Heru. We witnessing Heru. We witnessing Heru. We witnessing Marduk in a story where we got the male energy that's coming through trying to save the children. Trying to save the children from these things. Why? Because you got the father who looking for his son Matthew, first book of the New Testament. He looking for his son Matthew, and he won't stop. He the only one that drawing lines and trying to connect the dots. You feel me? He's the only one drawing the lines and trying to connect the dots. We got the teacher who's supposed to be the mother figure, because your first teacher is your parents. That's because they gonna always be there for you. They gonna look after you. They gonna protect you. Not only that, they gonna teach you because they love you and they want to protect you. You know what I'm saying? But we got this teacher here. She out there just drinking all the time, bringing in the spirits. Look, in the gas station where they was at, in the spirit section. You think you go watch the movie? I got my GoPro. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So now I'm about to just start recording and dropping it. And when it drop, it's just gonna drop. You get it, and I'm just gonna put it out there. But listen, you got them, in the spirit section of the store. You got the teacher drinking the spirits, letting these demons in. We talking school shootings. You know what I'm saying? It's So point to the point, like the teacher, she supposed to be there because she loved the kids and she's willing to protect her kids. We seen in some of these school shootings where they say the teacher was putting their body on the line and, putting their body on the line, coming up trying to block the students and protect these students. But then we got some teachers who ain't willing to do that. And this gets to the point where some teachers have to they talk about teachers being able to carry weapons in the school. Why? To protect the children, because it's things happening. So we got to protect the children, and so you got the teacher. She not doing her job. That's what was going on. That's why that was allowed to happen. Send them in there to the teacher who ain't on her job because she out here inviting all these spirits in and keep trying to get with the boys in blue, and she just worried about superficial things and fulfilling desires. And that's good. We all got desires to feel, but honestly, man, like at this point, if you want to get on a spiritual path, you have to find a way to level up past base desires. And look, I had to work on that myself, but this is what I'm trying to show you about the movie. Now, does it live up to Sinners? No, but we gonna keep on going. Listen. Then we got Heru, Marduk, the son, because what we see is the reason that these children were able to get some type of justice is because one of the children was the chosen one. The son, the son was the chosen one. All right? And what he did was he was able to observe his reality and tap into magic and use the blood, because that's what they was trying to get from the children anyway. She kept using her blood through the entire movie as a way to control and manipulate people. And so, once again, they say when you're making the adrenochrome stuff, that you got to create some type of adrenal response, some type of stress response. So she's sitting there, she got the parents stabbing themselves in the face, and they ain't even experiencing nothing. They ain't even, the adrenaline ain't coming out. You know what I'm saying? She not getting what they want, so she like, hey, we gotta get the children, scare them, put them in the basement, torture them, and we'll constantly bleed them out. Well, we got the son who's representing Marduk, who's representing Heru, who comes back and avenges his father, Osiris. You know what I'm saying? He comes back and avenges the children, the father, the son of the father, because you gotta remember too that Osiris is still just the son of the deity. You feel me? And so he has to come through and redeem the child who has been, taken apart. We got Osiris coming back, Heru coming back and revenging his father. You know what I mean? And tapping into magic at a high level, and he just by watching learns to, hey, I can use my blood to work some magic. And look, we talk about blue. Look, everything was blue when the lady started working her magic for real. She had put on a blue cap. When the stick she was using was blue, she was mixing the blue and red. So when you mix the blue and red, you get purple. And these are the purple, the pink, the blue, and the red. All those colors are tied in, and that's what you see in there. But you primarily see the blue, and that blue is for that blue blood. And then you see when they went in the basement, you automatically seen it was some black children in there. They showed like 3 black children straight off the bat. As soon as we went down there and them children was in the basement, first thing they showed was 3 black children down there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason for that. So a lot of people might not really like get this movie. This is one that you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get this one because you gotta have the sight and the foresight to see. And once again, I've been trying to cultivate myself and get myself to a point where I could be real as I could be and bring things to my audience that I wanted them to really see. And I'm constantly approaching that precipice where I have been, because you gotta understand, it's hard for me because I'm really in the mountains doing thousands of mantras, and so, I'm a little bit off sometimes, to people, because I'm really trying to break the veil of this reality and trying to connect back with source consciousness, but I also have like this human aspect of me, and I'm always trying to, I gotta feed it sometimes, and that part of me, I mean, it's not a negative part per se, but that part where I feel like I need to interact with the matrix, I call that the human part of me, and that part is shrinking, but over time, by learning and growing and studying and stuff, that part that feels like I need to interact with the matrix is shrinking, but I also still need to feed it because it's there. And so as I constantly evolve and try to become the better version of myself, I think I'll be able to bring the better content, be my truest self, and that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm almost 2 years where I have not been working my corporate job, you know what I'm saying, and everything is still going great. So I'm falling into my natural flows and patterns. And so really, man, I just wanted to bring this video to y'all to let y'all know, if y'all watched that movie and y'all was like stuck at the end, like what the heck is going on? Well, you already know it's some Illuminati stuff. You already know it's some type of, see, when I said that Illuminati, I looked on my clock, it was 11:11. But look, when this, you already know it's Illuminati because you come in and then you see the movie got anytime you see some type of triangle, some circle, circling a square or triangle, something, it's already some occult business going on, some sacrifice, some dark rituals. And that's what this movie was about. It was about the dark rituals. It was about the things that was going on, the things that are going on in the world. And on that note, I gotta be careful what I say because I'm like tapped in, and so that's why I don't make videos, because I be really thinking that I gotta be careful because I'm not ready to go yet. And so if I start saying these things I be remote viewing and seeing, I be thinking they gonna really come out to me like, how do he know that? And they gonna be like, yeah. So anyway, if you was lost with that movie, and if you go see it and you just wondering what's going on, that's what it is. It's that deep, dark, occult stuff. Now, was it touching sinners? I don't believe so, in my opinion. In fact, Sinners is a movie that you gotta kind of digest like multiple times. This is not a movie that I think you need to digest multiple times. You get it, you read it. If either you get it or you don't. If you get it, you got it, good. But if you don't, somebody tell you what it is, you got it, good. You know what I mean? Sinners, you gotta dissect and assemble and re-dissect again in order to do it. So that was one of the reasons I went to go see it, because like people was like, oh, trying to compare it to Sinners. Went to see it. It's gonna go over a lot of people's heads, but that's why this is Weapons Explained. Hope that y'all like this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace and love. I got a lot more coming, y'all. It's gonna be all types of topics, like flat earth, like real insightful things that I think anybody with a logical, sensible mind will be able to say, he's making sense. So I'll see y'all in the next video.